Hutchinson's Thing basketball team has been on the road to the state tournament all year long, but for their star, Tyler Jones, the last 19 months have been an even longer journey. She's worked her way back from a major injury. She's averaging about 16 points a game, and she led her team to the playoffs. She had a special partner by her side along the whole way. Hutchinson girls basketball is on a roll. The Sting are in the state playoffs for the first time since they won the championship in 2021.
It's been a big motivation, especially because Coach Jones, he always mentions it, and like the work ethic that those girls had. It's been a big influence.
It's been a great season thus far. We came in this summer and really worked hard. We did a lot of soul searching.
Few players on this team have done more soul searching than Tyler Jones. The junior is playing her first year after missing a season to injury in the summer of 2022.
During the game, I was going one way and my body kind of went the other, and my knee stayed planted in that spot. And
she just immediately just dropped to the ground with no contact. And right then I knew something was serious because she's never yelled out like that.
An MRI revealed she'd torn her ACL and meniscus, a devastating blow for a then sophomore with dreams of playing college basketball. From the moment it happened until surgery, uncertainty lingered.
I felt it and kind of knew what was going on. I just didn't know what the next step was, and I think that was the most scariest thing.
Rehab can be a physically and mentally taxing process, but Tyler wouldn't go through it alone. She'd have a partner right in her own home.
I had left knee, she had right knee, so she was my twin. So we actually went through rehab and stuff at the same time.
Brandon Jones, Tyler's dad and a former track athlete for MTSU himself, ruptured his patellar tendon in September, just 2 months after Tyler. They had surgery weeks apart and attacked rehab together.
For one, it was kind of crazy. It was a little weird because after I tore mine, he tore his, but that just goes to show me and him, we go through everything together. We're always by each other's side.
She would be at rehab, we'd be texting each other, FaceTiming each other, and was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, Dad, I'm good. I was like, hey, look what I'm doing today. We're doing almost the same thing. So it was. She didn't technically have to go through it by herself physically, because I literally was there with her every step of the way.
Yeah, do you feel like you guys are closer since y'all have been through that together?
For sure. I think we were definitely closer. It was just a way for us to bond. Not the best way, I would say, but we were still pretty close during that time.
The grind back to health and the court was tough, but one thing stayed on the forefront of Tyler's mind.
But I also had people around me pushing me, and my teammates had my back, so I knew I was doing it for a reason, and I wanted to get back on the court with them.
Were there days you wanted to quit?
Most definitely. But I knew if God brought me to it, He'll bring me through it.
All the while, she stayed engaged with her team. In the year off, she watched from the sidelines, asking questions, watching film, and getting better mentally, while her body healed physically.
Last season, I kind of made her a player's coach. We would sit beside one another. She would help me even through some of the growing pains.
It definitely raised my awareness and IQ for the game, and sitting down made me realize just how much I loved the game. So when I got back to it, I realized, oh, okay, this is what you do, so go show it.
She got her chance at the beginning of her junior year. 16 months after her injury, Tyler played her first game. Minus a knee brace and a scar, you'd never know she was ever injured.
I tell you, having her on the floor, yeah, she's back for me.
Me and my wife, we were holding our breath for the first few games, and I was like, okay, she's good. I was like, we're good to go.
I just take it with a grain of salt, because if this is all I have to wear to be back on that court, then I'm fine with that. Now I don't take for granted any slight movement. I don't take for granted being able to step on the court another day or to even get out the bed, because when I first hurt my leg, I couldn't do anything. I definitely don't take any of that for granted, and I know that every time I step on the court, I'm going to take advantage of it.
What's next for Tyler Jones?
You know, that's a good question. I think what's next for not only Tyler Jones, but this whole team is winning state, and I pray we get there and we win.
Well, the Sting had the quarterfinals of the state Division II 2A playoffs tonight. Unfortunately, their journey comes to an end. They lost 48-33 to Knoxville Webb. But regardless of that score, seeing Tyler Jones on the floor again is definitely a